So, like, that's illegal, right? Like, that's a crime. And if it wasn't a crime, we still throwing hands. Like, under center, looking for the main fellas. And there is not many open, although Goodwin on the outside catches the ball. He's still going. He's in for the score. What is this flag? Oh my God, it's pass interference. It's got to be on the defense. Unfreaking believable. What is going on, guys? We're back with another video on our 49ers franchise. It is the divisional round against the Seahawks, the team that stole away home field advantage, stole away the division, and stole away my dreams, honestly. And gonna speak about streaming for a little bit. Tonight, I will be streaming Borderlands 3 for a few hours on the main channel, and depending on how well it does, maybe we stream more of that. If not, and you guys are interested, it will be on the second channel, uploaded there, maybe streamed on Twitch. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe follow all those things, subscribe to the video, like the video, do all those things if you are interested in any of that, or you just like these series in general. And also, speaking of streaming, if we lose this game, we get to stream the off-season because, yeah, that's it. So if you want to see a stream of the off-season for this, leave a like on the video, I suppose. We want to aim for at least 200 likes. I don't know if this is going to be the final game of the playoffs. Who knows? We might win a Super Bowl, but just in case, we got to bring it up. And yeah, here we are looking at the roster. Of course, the tackles look pretty good on paper, but in reality, Joe Staley's been disappointing. I'll tell you what, he's been missing a lot of blocks. Speaking of missing blocks, how you doing, Goodwin? My man. Pettis, obviously, just a complete shocker. Out of nowhere, beast, great route runner. Breida had a really good season. He had the yards. Tevin had the touchdowns. Combine them together, and you have one sick backfield. Jimmy Garoppolo, near MVP, an MVP season. Unfortunately, Fred Warner, we're high hopes to maybe bring him back early. I don't even know if we can do that, though. But if we can, and we win this game, we may risk it. I'm just saying, we may risk it. And then you can see, rest of the defense, actually pretty damn good. Going to try to get a speed rusher for Nick Bosa. Maybe he'll even get a speed upgrade. Oh, it's looking good. Damn it, really? Agility of all the things? Finesse, hit power, strength. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Breida was your player of the week last week. We did not throw the ball well. Well, we kind of threw the ball well, but we definitely didn't throw it often. Something just tells me this is going to be an ugly, rainy, crap weather game. It's just, something tells me it's going to be. Actually, is it going to be snowing? Does it snow in Seattle? I think it does. It could be snowing here, actually. I don't think it would be rain at this point. I think we may be in a snow game. We'll see. If it's snow, I'm ready to go. I honestly kind of want a snow game because that would just be epic as hell. And never mind. The weather is quite the opposite of a snow game. It is almost perfect weather out here, unfortunately. Kinda. I don't know. We run the ball well, and last game we obviously ran the ball really well, so I suppose, you're supposedly better off running in the snow, and we do that well, seemingly, so I don't know. I really don't know where to go with it, because I think, honestly, the Seahawks are going to just do well no matter what today. This is a big game, man. I mean, obviously every playoff game is big, but the divisional, this is where things are starting to get serious. They're going to be like, oh, okay, some people got a bye week. Seattle. Some had to earn their way here. Still not us, probably. Played against a very injured Saints team. Looking on the other side, that's a very tough schedule coming up for whoever wins either side, really. Whether Chicago or Dallas wins, or the Niners or Seahawks wins. It's going to be a tough one, man. This is a really rough NFC side, and obviously we are ready for it. Kicking the ball first, get to see what they're capable of early on, and hopefully it's not the same thing as Week 17, because that was very brutal. They were harsh. And I believe in that game we had Fred at least for a quarter or two, so imagine a full game without Fred. I know we're a little bit more prepared now, but still beside the point. Russell really didn't have a great season for the most part, but he's obviously here, and that's the main thing that matters. User D4 on the line, trying to blitz, couldn't do it. D4 does stop him for only a gain of 2. A lot of us are familiar with the Seattle offense, but here it is, an improved offensive line. A receiving core that is not improved because of the retirement of Doug Baldwin, but Metcalf is obviously a shining star that they hope never goes dim. Metaphors, I'm like Shakespeare. What do you want? And there goes Verrett missing a tackle. Colbert, however, gets him a gain of 1. So here it is, a 3rd and 7 now. Let's go with Buckner on the defensive line, see if we can get a double. Oh, he's in trouble. To the outside, and it's actually picked off by Jason Verrett. Off to a hot start. Already a better defensive drive this freaking first drive than the entire game in Week 17. Unbelievable. Uh-oh. And we're under immense pressure. Really, the coverage was just amazing. And honestly, it was amazing that we didn't throw the ball. Up the middle, Breida. Really worried about Bobby. He was the controller of that game. Forced 2 fumbles, I believe. Going to the outside, Breida catching some room. Tries to spin. Spins are useless. Down to the 30-yard line. So it's a fake fullback dive. It's just going to be a pitch to the running back. It works, but not really. KJ Wright, I believe, on the play, reads it. Depending on the wind, this could be a punt. The wind is kind of sideways here. Ooh, we may have missed the accuracy. The wind drags it back in, and Robbie is good from 52. That's a really good kick. It hooked right back in last second. A little bit of a missed opportunity. Obviously, a short field. We would have loved to score a touchdown. Unfortunately, we go 3-and-out, but it's a 3-and-out with points, which is a very rare one. They're going to go with another run. First one didn't work out so well. Second one, definitely more successful, about 5 yards. I mean, last game we played them, it just seemed like they were just slaying it on us. Quick throw. These quick throws really haven't been working out too much for him. You know, gain of nothing. Going to go back to Buckner right on the defensive line. Try to get a push. Can't do it, and there's a first down for them. More first downs than we have. All the way down to the 44-yard line. There you go for that Seahawks team. That Gary Jennings guy had a pretty good game against us as well. Did get hurt, but I think he returned. Come on, fellas. Bosa wins it, but nobody's covering. Another hurdle, man. One of these times, they're going to get popped trying to hurdle, and it's going to be brutal. I don't know if we're ready for a Super Bowl win here, but I don't know, man. We're having a good season, so I would hate to see it end here, but it would be very understanding if it did. Good bounce back drive by the Seahawks. You don't always see it. You see it like Seahawks. And you wonder why people don't subscribe, huh? You wonder why. They're going to catch them off guard with a little bit of man coverage. I know you're like, what do you mean off guard with man coverage? Well, who expects man coverage on such an important down like this? What did he just do? So, like, that's illegal, right? Like, that's a crime. And if it wasn't a crime, we still throwing hands. Like, it very well could be a thumbnail, okay? Not often you see a freaking throw like that. I'm just saying. And by throw, I mean catch. See, even I'm doing the announcer thing where they yell the quarterback's name. He just does it again when it was all the receiver. Back of the end zone, and miscommunication there. I don't know what that was all about, but that looked like it should have easily been a touchdown. Gonna run a man blitz here and hope for the freaking best. It's gonna be a run right up the gut. He's gonna get about a yard, 2, 3 yards. Okay. Back to the D-line. It seems like Buckner does well. Uh-oh. To the outside. First down. Good play. That Moore guy with another really good clutch play. Got to cover them flats, boys. Oh, Jesus. Jimbo Ward. To the outside. Everyone's open. The whole game is open. And we miss. I thought Sherman was going to engage him, but he stopped dead. Chris Carson with the catch. I remember seeing the one where the guy hit himself in the nuts, fell down because of it, and the other guy thought that he was like pushing him and started a fight. All right, so clearly Pettis is not getting the ball here, right? To the outside. One to beat. Can't beat him, but still gains about 8 yards. Not a bad run from Breida this time. I mean, hey, we look like we're on par for a first down, and that's big news. Never mind. Okay, never mind indeed. 7. Nice run of about 9. Wow, nice. Breida the outside, man. They are really starting to cover these plays. We're going to actually just go with the double drags. To the outside. We threw it off our back foot. I tried to step into it last second, but couldn't. It was our first pass attempt of the night, but I don't know. There's just something about their defense. I'm just not liking the looks. I'm just not liking it. Gonna throw to Hurd. And he drops the ball. We usually don't trust it. I saw Kittle, but I would have had to throw it across our body, and I felt like I was going to take a sack if I did that. Hurd was open enough for my liking, and here we're looking for the out routes. It's going to be a tight window there, and Pettis is so good. Absolutely cooked him on the play, and that's a first down. Trusted his ability. That is just unfair. Like, how do you even stop that? It's actually sickening. To the inside, can't do it. KJ Wright has made a few really good plays. Watch out for that man, Wagner. See that number coming at you. You run. I don't care. I don't care if you lose 5 yards. At least you're not going to lose the freaking ball. Inside. Terrible throw by Jimmy. That could be the difference between getting points on this drive and getting none. Kittle could be our look right down the middle of the field, though. Depends on what Wagner is going to do with it. I'm scared. Inside. Good one to beat. Oof. Wagner's about it. We got to get this field goal unit out here before that wind takes over. We have it out, but is the wind going to take it is the question. It will not, and the ball is in by about 3 to 4 yards. So our max today is going to be somewhere around 56. I'm still like, I don't know if I'm falling for it, if I just don't know what's going on, but like, it shows it's green right as we get there. Is that, like, if I'm really good, am I able to break free with that, or is it just trolling and I do have to wait every time? We have to run a man blitz. I am worried about Verrett on the outside, but if anyone can cover Tyler on this team, it is him. And the blitz completely works. I don't know why they made it that obvious. They just thought they could win power football. They don't know who we are. I can't really say I'm mad either. Kittle outside is wide. Tries the truck. Can't do it. Really clutch tackle. How many times we've seen Kittle make his man miss or run through him for so much more yards. That would have been a 20-yard after the contact play right there. Going to go with the run-pass option set up again. It's Goodwin, so we're going to give him a chance. No quick cut. Gets about 3 or 4, so that's fine. Now we're going to go with some quick slants. Might be able to hit Goodwin again. Depends on what Wagner is willing to do. Wagner's willing to make me feel bad. Pettis inside for the first down to the 39. It'd be nice to take that lead back because we were not able to hold it for very long. Tevin, I think if we can make our plays on the outside, we should be fine, and we are. Tevin finds tons of room, cuts inside, but fumbles the ball. No! Guess who? That boy, Bobby Wagner, making a play again. It doesn't matter who's carrying the ball. It doesn't matter if you're going for a truck, you're holding the ball. If you take a hit from Bobby, you're dead. Your life is ended. Really good play by D Ford there. Unbelievable, man. Looks like we're about to finally take the lead back. And Bobby Wagner takes control. Honestly, I'm going to file a complaint with him sooner or later. Nobody on this man. Almost made the greatest defensive lineman play ever. Not really, because other guys have done it and better. Can't get it done. Inside, huge hit to the 32, but that's about it. Let's go back on the D-line. Buckner forcing it. There's no one on Tyler Lockett. We got to play this really safe. He makes us miss. That's a touchdown. What is going on? Who was that? It's got to be Verrett. Reset there, pal. Okay. It's a broken play. Oh, kind of, though. What? Chris Carson slips away, gets the first down, and then some. Damn. Making fixable mistakes. And we have got to fix them. Oh, direct handoff. Not even direct handoff, just a direct run. Russell won to beat Sherman, his old teammate. Takes him down to the 4. What in the world? Was that a broken play? We're now on the running back. It's going to be a lead block from Metcalf. Pretty smart play call, but Colbert walks right free. As much as Metcalf's a big, strong guy, still working on the finesse kinks. Could be something else completely different. But I think we're all professional here. Probably not. Russell should just run here. Like, why isn't he? That is an illegal, well, not even illegal. It's a backwards pass, so a loss of 6. He would have lowered the shoulder. Little Russ could have made a real big play for his team. Our running back is open, but we did kind of leave it open, trying to make sure no one got us over top. So it will be an extension of their lead, but a really good stand by the defense. All right, so we haven't run the ball well, but we're going to go with play action. Use check is almost never used, hence the useless thing that we always do. And I was about to throw it inside to Pettis, but even then, Pettis didn't really have a look. A loss of 13 for the sack. Let's bring Kittle just straight down the field. Oh, come on. The worst part is Pettis burned the guy, but it was like he was letting him burn him. If we threw that ball, that's picked. Let's just hike the ball, I guess. To the outside. Breida gets a look. Fortunately, really bad play calling, but more importantly, just not great blocks, no separation. I don't know. It's a better game for us than last time, but not by much, honestly. And it could be a screen. Look, and he actually holds on. He loses 4, but really thought that was going to be picked. Going to go with the wide look again to try and, contain Russell Wilson's running lanes and maybe the running lanes in general. And unfortunately, Tyler Lockett has had his way with Verrett, but that's just the way it's going to have to be. The big Metcalf going against the big Sherman, and then the short, fast Lockett versus the short, fast Verrett. It's really the perfect matchup, and Verrett's just not winning. Underneath, good play by Lee. Honestly, the backups like Greenlaw and Lee have really been just the best players on the defense, it seems. Maybe not making the biggest plays all the time, but definitely coming in and just covering their guy, Like, there's Quan getting burned by his guy, and then there goes Greenlaw coming in and securely tackling the man that was supposed to be down before the line. Going to bring the 5 men down in. See if we can maybe play some defense. And no, we cannot. Sherman and company can't do it. Really good hit by Tart, but barring a turnover, this is going to be another scoring drive. Underneath, we miss with Greenlaw, and Ward takes him down to the 7. 1 timeout, so that may be the actual end of the half. It will be. We'll give him a chance to return it. Might as well. Oh, that's a might as well moment indeed. He was literally 1 away. Like, I know that everyone over-exaggerates that, but that was literally 1 away. And you look at the comparison, the biggest thing to note is the yard difference. It's just huge yard difference, like over 100. But we do get the ball in the second half to start out, I believe. And here we are, Jimmy Garoppolo. We got to heat up in this second half, man. They've had our number. Maybe Monster can do it. Let's see if our man could do it. He's been really deadly on the kick returns, and there he goes, slipping away to the 37. Good run back. Good starting field position. Here we go, Jimmy Garoppolo. Second half has got to be better. We've got to do better. This offense has been really slow, and more importantly, nobody open. Really just nobody open, and the pressure has been wild. Marsh, I don't know why he always does so well against us, but he does. And Jimmy Garoppolo is taking some hits. Here we go, looking for the outside look, and Goodwin, not open, but he definitely had him sized up. Just a terrible throw. Going back to the pass lane again. To the outside, and Kittle with a great catch. An amazing throw. Try to high point him, and I think we got it over. I think we had him beat. Quick throw to Goodwin. Couldn't get the cut, man. Goodwin's so quick, he just doesn't make tackle breaks. Run with Tevin up the middle. And Tevin using some power, gets about 5. That's what we need, a manageable third down. Breida on the wheel. Quick throw to Breida. Terrible decision by us, though, man. It's not good. That's a bad look. I just thought we could easily get it, but went a little high for the ball. There's a lot of wind here. I mean, I think it should be good, right? Come on, Gould. Robbie, my man. So we're down by 4. It was an okay drive. Really set up by that kick return. Right up the middle is a really big delay. Underneath, and that has got to be picked 10 times out of 10. Lee on the inside against Moore. Moore has made a mockery of corners, so hoping for the best. Inside, Mayo with a play-o. Sorry, I'll never do that again. 8 for 8, Chris Carson not doing well. You know who has done well? That offense of the pass. Passing offense has been insane. To the outside, and it should have been picked off by Ward or Sherm. Got to give credit to Ward getting up there, making a play. As Sherman kind of looked lost in the moment. He jumped the play, but then kind of gave up the face look. Kind of sat behind him and let him have a chance at the face catch there. Thankfully, Ward got aggressive, and Goodwin's got a chance. Goodwin going to just run out of bounds smartly. We need him healthy. Regardless of his actual stat line, he's a big part of the team. Inside, and I don't know what it is, but Jimmy Garoppolo cannot throw the ball inside. And Jimmy Garoppolo's going to go down. There really wasn't a look that I could have taken. All the guys got kind of open after the pressure was there. We're moving the ball slightly, and the punts have been good, so You know, the field position battle is pretty even at this point. If anything, we've had the advantage. It's not making up for it, and, you know, if I'm going to give help to one of the sides, it's going to be the side Sherman's not on, and Sherman just gets burned. Oh, we couldn't get him. Really good blocking there. Another first down. Quan Alexander takes the outside lane, and nobody helps him on the inside, and he's still going. Chris Carson might score, and he will. We went for the strip, and we just never engaged. Chris Carson with an electrifying run of 65 yards. They have 3-1 on us on yards now. And there goes Breida making his own room. There you go. A little bit of a hole and finds it. 44 yards for the man down to the 44. Going back to the out routes look. And that is intercepted. Unbelievable. Jimmy Garoppolo misses the throw by a mile again. It was a great, amazing job by the corner. Honestly, don't know how he even did it. But Pettis is open there, you know? He's in coverage for the pick, and there's just nobody there. I know that's our coverage, but yeah, it's just Jimmy Garoppolo has been off all night, and it's not even nighttime. But for him, he would have thought it was nighttime because he can't see today. Man coverage has been absolutely horrendous for us, but we are going to go back to it because zone has been even worse. And he holds on to that. Oh, my Lord. Could it at least be good players that are holding on to the ball for them? Good job. Gotta love D Ford setting that edge, man. And there's no chance, but Lee does make the stop. Fred Warner, man, you can tell the difference, though. Like, it's just, you're seeing all these young fellas in here instead of Fred. Kittle inside beats Bobby Wagner for the first down. Looking for their out routes on the inside with Hurd. Now we're just going to trust Kittle again. Not going to get a whole lot of separation with Wagner, but he gets enough. Kittle's the only look there, and he holds on. What a beast. I really thought they were going to pick it off again. Halfback wheel, Pettis. Now, I know it's not exactly an in route, but he's been deadly. And is that a linebacker? It's not. It's a safety who made a miss earlier, and Pettis is down to the 1. Hurry up to the line. Quick throw to Breida. 1 to beat, and he's got the speed for the touchdown. There we go. An electrifying speed-filled drive, and we will cut it down to a 7-point lead, assuming the wind doesn't just yeet this out of the end zone. Just yeets it into the next match. Yeets it into the championship game, because that's where the Seattle's probably going to be hosting that one. 9 minutes left. We just got to play a little defense. You know, it's been a real 50-50 one. Both teams have really not shown a lot on offense. It's just they've shown a little bit more, and we've given up a little bit more. He does have safety help. Quan is in position, and it's still caught by Dixon. How does Quan not get up there for the ball? I never know. Russell never seen Quan step back last second, and that should have been intercepted. It's going to be a run, and they're going to get perfect blocks. Sherman looks lost, and they're just not going to let us tackle. Robinson gets beat. 50-yard touchdown for Chris Carson. Robinson in position, and we just couldn't make the play. Kittle inside. Really starting to make plays. We're going to try to hurry up a little bit. You know, we will have to make substitutions every once in a while, but for the most part, if we can keep the main guys in and just throw the ball, it's a risky one. Goodwin make a play. It's a great play. He got his feet down, almost had it, but more importantly, he boxed the man out and really just saved us. Gonna slant Hurd on the inside, hopefully confuse them with him and Coleman. And we stepped up. Jimmy Garoppolo's a god! And he fumbles the ball going down. Unbelievable. He had to fight for the first down. Dove, I don't know where he would have fumbled the ball from. I'm not sure how he fumbles the ball here. How does he, what? I'm not exactly sure how he fumbled the ball here. He just kind of dives and, I don't know. I guess the guy's knee hit his right arm so hard that the pain sent the nervous system right to the other arm and said, yo, you got to drop this ball. We dying. And that's the only thing I can really think of, as that fumble will probably end this game. The way defense was playing there already, we might not even had a chance anyways. underneath, and really good tackle. But once again, another catch. Do we run? We can't run commit, though, because they could be passing it. And they do, but Verrett's a god. Verrett is going to take this back, potentially for a pick 6. He makes up for all of the blown coverages he had all game long, and it's a one-possession game. Dabs on him. That's the one time I am warranting a dab, because that was actually sick as hell. Dabbed on him. Absolutely savage. Ridiculous. And we're down by 1. All right, we just need the ball one more time. Back to a blitz. To the outside, and really good defense. I actually thought for a second he got burned and Metcalf was going to catch it. The momentum is shifting. You can feel it. Phil Collins out here. Verrett, step up. You making a play today, boy. You guys making a play. Sherman goes the wrong way. He just trucks twice, and he just walks by, but he fumbles the ball, and they catch another break. How are we not taking him down? It's destiny. Uh-oh. Perfect blocks. Can we get him out of bounds? That is not a flag. I'm going to bring Tart up. This has got to be another run, and they're just trying to trick us. And they are. No, they're not. Good D. Sherman. That's a loss of 2. Once again, the best chance we have here is to knock them out of field goal range. Bring it in. There you go. Is that Nick? Nick Bosa from the 37 now. I think this is fine. This is fine. Inside. He doesn't take it, though. Tart with the swat. Clutch as hell. This could be out of field goal range. I don't know why they didn't look underneath. They actually had the guy over in the middle last second, but the pressure may have gotten there. We can't call a timeout, unfortunately. We need every timeout we can get, especially if they make it. We time it in the wind. That is the clutchest curve I have ever seen in my entire life. It just barely nailed the bottom right pocket. The game's not over, so we're not going to get too uptight. Moster with a chance to return it. We're going to give it to him. He's had looks all day, and unfortunately, this time, not even close. I'll tell you what, Verrett brought the juice. We gotta make it up to him. To the outside. Good swat, Pettis. Good throw, but unfortunately, that was very hopeful. And with that field goal, honestly, we can't run the ball. Like, that's just almost out of the question at this point. Kittle inside. Kittle inside. Kittle inside, hold on, and he does. There you go. Hurry up to the line. Under center, looking for the main fellas. And there is not many open, although Goodwin on the outside catches the ball. He's still going. He's in for the score. What is this flag? Oh, my God. It's pass interference. It's got to be on the defense. Unfreaking believable. There is no way. I'm actually legit hype. I'm not even freaking, like, selling it. No, I'm sorry, dude. How? How? He even swatted the ball. He literally swatted his hand so he couldn't bring it down. Like, is this a better thumbnail? Like, I don't even know. What is going on today? He catches the ball and he slips away. So clutch. All right, defense, come on. Come on, fellas. We've got to do this. There's no way we can lose on defense. No, Chris Carson, we got to make this tackle. Chris Carson has had daylight all freaking day. We're just going to have to bring the 4-4, I guess. Honestly, that's like the only hope. We bring these blitzes and we just can't contain. Nick Bosa with an amazing play. Of course, this is where we're going to use all of our timeouts. All we need is a shot defense. Come on. Quan on the inside reads it well. The question is, do we save a timeout? Now we gotta get as much clock as we can. We're gonna just drop it as a cover 3. Can't risk, a potential, throw. Can't risk it. Metcalf in at tight end. They're gonna run it again. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way we have lost the game because we cannot tackle. We just lost the divisional round against Seattle. I saw him pushing up, and nobody, and I mean nobody, came up and made the play. We couldn't run the 4-4 because, at the end of the day, what does one timeout even mean when you're going to have 2 minutes? I figured there's a chance they go aggressive, and they just didn't. And for whatever reason, they don't realize the clock situation. Of course, now I assume they will. Unfortunately, we lose the divisional round. It was an epic, honestly, of how many years we've done, franchise on the channel, that may have been the greatest game of franchise I've ever played. That was insane. It was electrifying. There was nothing scripted about it. I wasn't overhyping. I was literally in the moment. The clock in real life completely flew by. The whole recording, it just felt like it was another day with your friends, and you were just chilling, and the clock, it's already midnight before you realize what a freaking game. Congrats to the Seahawks. You got to give them some props. Chris Carson and company killed it, but we made so many mistakes. Tackling was so bad. Our angles were terrible. I have to just always come back to think Fred Warner changes this game. There's no question about it. Fred Warner, he just completely changes the game here. No doubt about it. He's coming away with some of those tackles. There's no way Chris Carson gets away with what he does with Fred on the field. But with these low block shedding, inexperienced guys, that's what's going to happen. Jimmy Garoppolo, he reeled it in, made some plays. Goodwin, unbelievable. Just unbelievable. We didn't run the ball nearly as much as we should have. Chris Carson with a massive, and I mean massive performance. 22 carries, 175 yards, 2 touchdowns for 7.9 yards per carry. He had a 65-yard run. He even had a 50-yard run, both touchdown runs as well. He fumbled but recovered it. Tevin, it was Tevin. Tevin fumbled from Bobby, and we lost the ball. Russell Wilson fumbled the ball, and I think they recovered. Jimmy Garoppolo, we recovered on that one. Kittle was the best receiver. It's unfortunate the way it ends, but it was one hell of a game, so it is what it is. No pressure at all. Verrett was so damn clutch. It was unbelievable. 2 picks right in the beginning and right near the end. But it wasn't enough, as we never got another chance on offense. Chris Carson on 3rd down. 3rd and long. We just don't bring him down. We couldn't, like I said, we just couldn't come with the 4-4. There's just, honestly, the way I look at it in that situation, if you're the Seahawks, if you don't get the 1st down, you're going to overtime. No matter whether we had 1 timeout or no timeouts. So I was thinking, why wouldn't they throw the ball? Why wouldn't they? It would have been smart, I think, but it is what it is. We're going to advance a week. We're actually going to take a look at, if we had any Pro Bowlers. Should we play the Pro Bowl, actually? Maybe we'll play the Pro Bowl. Let me know what you guys think. We'll, if we play the Pro Bowl, we play the Pro Bowl. If we don't, we don't. Jimmy Garoppolo is the NFC quarterback. Anyone else? That's the question. Our fullback is there. Wide receiver. Surprising we didn't get one. Kittle was the number 1. Had to make sure we didn't. Kittle was number 1 tight end. Tackles, it doesn't appear so. DNs, D4 is the number 2 left end. Buckner is the number 2 DT. Middle linebacker, Quan Alexander is the backup. Looking at DBs, we had the starting free safety. We had the starting kicker. We had a lot of guys in the Pro Bowl, so if you guys want to see us play the Pro Bowl, let me know. Did we get the development ups yet? Okay, well, things clearly changed, because you can obviously see that. I don't think we would have, though. I just think, I don't know. I don't think we would have, though. Pretty sure, right? Would we? No, there's no way, because clearly Jimmy Garoppolo gets superstar, and if he doesn't, we're forcing it. And then I think, I would believe Quan would get superstar. I think Fred would get superstar. And then I think D Ford would get superstar. Maybe even Buckner. Potentially Tar. We actually have a lot of guys that could go up in superstar. Maybe even Colbert. So I think it would come at the Super Bowl. I'm pretty sure that's when it does. But if not, we're going to have to take a look at the stats one last time and then decide who we want to force manually. As, of course, Jimmy Garoppolo, bare minimum, has to go up in development because, finally gets his full chance to start, shows that he is the real deal people thought he was. And unfortunately, we fall in the divisional round. Of course, you see here that the Seahawks didn't make it themselves. It's the Bears versus the Chargers. We'll take a look at that whole thing next video. If you guys want to see the Pro Bowl, we'll do a video for it. And after that, we'll stream, assuming we get 200 likes on this video or the next one, whatever the hell we decide. But I don't know. I kind of want to play the Pro Bowl because we haven't, I haven't even touched the Pro Bowl in years on Madden, let alone this one. And it seemed like it was kind of a big deal for them to bring it back. So I think it would be the perfect time, no? I don't know. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I really do appreciate the support on the channel. And, this is pretty much the end of the first season. Plenty more to come, more storylines, potential surprise retirements. Who knows what kind of rookie we're going to draft. Lots and lots to come, like I said. Hope you guys come back for next video, but until next video, see ya!